Hello again, YouTube. This is True Man giving you the truth. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel. No Matrix. No Matrix. That's the beginning of it. No Matrix. Usually Matrix and simping goes hand in hand, and we getting back to the dealing with people series. Now, I know we done already talked about the people we gonna talk about on this one, but I wanted to dedicate a whole video towards these type. And that's the thief, the armed robber, the scammer. Dealing with people. And how should you deal with them? Rarely, if at all. But we're going to give you some tips, though. I could really end the video right there, but we're going to give you some tips, though. So, if you live somewhere like I do, you know that it's full of thieves. All of these dudes think they men. And all of these females think they women, but you're stealing. You're stealing. You're watching people in gas stations, and gas station is the worst place to go at night. Anywhere in the hood, and even in the suburbs. I was in the suburbs last night, and some kid asked me to buy him a pack of Dutchess. So it's like you can't escape completely these type in this life. So he asked me to buy him a pack of Dutchess. He couldn't have been no older than 15. I wasn't mean to him. I looked at him. First, I heard him say it. I said, you was talking to me? He said, yeah, could you buy him? He said, he won't. I said, he won't give it to you? He said, nope. That's all I said. Like, I ain't trying to school him up or nothing like that. It's not my son. It's not my nephew. You know, sometimes you just got to let people be and prepare for them if they make the wrong choice towards you. It's another thing. That's how you deal with them. We talked about this before. So, smoking weed for a teenager is the entry level, is the kindergarten for possible prison. I got food coming out my mouth. Yeah, hold on. Okay, I'm ready. So, when you smoke weed as a teenage boy, it usually progresses into scamming, stealing, armed robbery. Now, for some rare exceptions, they can still function, go to school, go to college, this, that, and the other. They smoking weed in college. And some of the guys that were smoking weed with me graduated. There are rare exceptions, but I'm talking about the majority rules. So I wasn't finna partake. I just left out of the store. Like, I left out of the store. When you dealing with thieves, okay, when you start progressing in life, you already know that you have to kind of analyze your landscape where you living at. And you have to show no mercy in moving. You can't give a crap. You trying to make money, you stacking your money, stuff growing for you. You can't live around no thief. And a lot of the thieving is there's teenagers doing this stuff. Because their parents either are not there, they're bad parents, or they don't listen to them. That's everything summed up right there. You know, the ones that's good, sometimes they don't listen to them. You can't always blame the parents, just most of the time. So these teenagers, they get to stealing cars. You know, they watching you, wait until you leave. They see you going on vacation, you come back, your door kicked in. This is why you got to live around people that are richer than you. Like, you got to live around people that have higher incomes than you and just climb your way up. Like, if you got to pay more, save that money up, deal with them, secure your stuff. Don't be talking. If anybody is, let me show you something. If anybody consistently listens to these gangster rappers, smokes weed on a regular, watches them hood movies, if they doing all of that, you already know. Don't talk around them. Don't say nothing. That's another thing. Don't be telling none of your business. They start asking you questions. Why are you asking me this? Y'all too nice. Nice people finish last. You too nice. The Most High don't even require you to be like that. The Most High, when you got to go upside somebody's head, the Most High knows when you need to go upside somebody's head. And he just wants you to do, if you need to do it wisely, in wise fashion. You're not here to get hurt. You're not nobody's punching bag. And your life is not for nobody else to take. So, knowing this, to avoid the trouble, you avoid them. That's the most important thing. You avoid them. Don't talk too much about what you got around them. Don't wear your best all the time. They seeing you always, man, every time I see you, you're fresh. You got drip on, all that. Man, I rarely ever, well, we ain't gonna, you know. So, they should be calling you a bum. If they don't know how people really function, somebody should be telling you you're a bum. Because who robs a bum? Y'all get it? So while you trying to impress the people in your city, the lowlifes in your city, just understand that you're being watched and you're going to become a target. Like these dudes here, they rob guys like this every day. They got the little Challenger, got the nice little chain, got the Jordans on. Yep, soon as they come out the store, him and his boys put guns in their face, go in their pocket. That's 500 there, 600 there, 500 there. You see how it worked? Now, if the same guy said, you know what? I'm going to get all my stuff way out. They try to come out there, they better have a license because them police going to be on them. Trying to drive a stolen car in Brookfield, Wisconsin, no plates. You might as well, you're going to be in a high-speed chase. They're going to pull you over. And I want to tell you, police in the suburbs, don't kind of use better judgment, man. If somebody, y'all just need to use better judgment because y'all spend too much time pulling over people who just trying to work. Y'all need to have a better judge, a better eye towards these guys that's stealing, that's robbing. Get them off the street. You want to steal and rob? You want to mess with people? This ain't the wild. This ain't the Amazon rainforest. This not the African Sahara. If you want to act like that, you need to be gone somehow. It's just simple as that. And that's y'all job. It's not y'all job to try to figure out who got in car insurance and who got brake lights. It's y'all job to stop and deter crime. That's what y'all should be focused on. Stop trying to take the easy stuff out because you're going to mess with the wrong person and they ain't going to handle you pulling them over right. Pull over the people who need to get pulled over. You know? Thieves, robbers, scammers, don't give nobody your Cash App. Like, I don't even like paying for stuff on Cash App. Like, it be people I be wanting to send them this, send them that. Not on Cash App. I just don't want to do it. I don't really like paying for stuff or sending money out other than investment money on Cash App. And I'm not going to be nice to nobody to try to figure that out. You the enemy. You the enemy. Black, it don't matter what color you are. You the enemy. You trying to steal. You trying to scam. You the closer. I don't believe in calling other guys a bitch. But to me, and you a grown man, and that's how you get your money, you are the closest thing to it. You the closest thing to it. So when you get backhand out here like you're a 304, just understand you brought it on yourself. You a man, you supposed to be working. You insecure, you have low self-esteem, you acting like a female if you trying to take those shortcuts in life. Handle your adversity like a man. Stay free. and get out here and use your charm to get, listen, if you got to sell something on the street, like far as like anything that's not going to get you locked up, use your charisma for that. Instead of you trying to scam people, man, you act like a little kid that ain't even old enough to work. You act like a 5-year-old. But you want me to believe you a man? And you scamming on people? You see how, like in Milwaukee, some of these dudes, they eyes be like this big. Like seeing people in stores, like they watching everybody do. Listen. And like I told y'all, get that concealed carry, carry 2 pistols on you. Don't let nobody get close to you. Don't let them get behind you. Don't talk to them. Like I tell people, I don't talk to people at night. If they reach, you reach. I can't say everything that I would say. But y'all loving the wrong people. Some of these people are flat out enemies. They're ops. That's all they gonna always be. A thief, a scammer, an armed robber is an op. Simple as that. You a man, right? How old are you? 18. Oh, old enough to work. Take your punk ass. Listen. Go get you a job. Boy, they won't hire felons. Okay. Is it better for you to go back to jail or to what's the word for it? Change that app up a little bit. What's worse, going to jail or telling a lie on an application to people that's trying to misjudge you? What's worse? So you rather just get out here and rob people because they won't give you a job because you're a felon? Let me give you a bit of advice, man. Stop putting that down. Stop judging yourself by what you did. Change your life, and in your mind, that's who you are. You got any felonies? No. If you filled out 5 jobs and they keep holding that against you now, but see, now that's not an excuse because a lot of these jobs are felon friendly. So that's just you. You just trying to take shortcuts. Keep on playing. You not saved. I already know if you live in a life of crime, you not a believer. You not in the faith. Because when I came to the Most High, I started, even though I still was doing stuff for like a couple more months and stuff, it was different. Like it wasn't the same. I couldn't do it. I couldn't freely do it. You can freely do that stuff because you ain't saved. You mess around and die, you run up on the wrong dude and he faced you, and now you dead. Now you trapped in hell. And what if he only had 50 cents in his pocket? What if he only had 50 cents and a gun? And he shot you with the gun? Because some of these dudes be faking the funk. Like they look like they way richer than they are. A whole fresh fit. But what you don't know is this girl bought it. He got that gun and he will pop you. And so now you're trapped in hell. You ain't getting out. It's not worth it, man. Just do the right things. And when y'all dealing with these people, just understand what they are at the moment. A thief, an armed robber. These people be having all type of guns, man. So watch where you go. Watch who don't spend too much time talking to people you don't know. You gotta know how to judge people by outward appearance with sometimes. I know the Bible tell you not to do it. But you gotta do it just a little bit to stay out of trouble. Like once you get to know them, that's different. But initially you gotta be careful out here. So if you know where they at, don't go there. Like the store I'm at right now, I'm starting to notice that a lot of black people, this is the suburb, but a lot of black people come to the store because some of the other stores, people be getting into it. People will try to skip you. A whole fight break up. Well, nobody got time for that, man. Who wants to be fighting? That's the wrong. Never mind. Anyway, you dealing with these thieves, these armed robbers. If they in your family, you know to keep them out your house. That's the next thing. Keep them in the area where you could watch them. They come over your house, don't be acting all nice, leaving everything out in the open. Lock your doors, put everything up. Be like, oh, you gonna do me like that? Yeah, I know what you're doing out here. You ain't getting me. Stop putting your vacations on Facebook. You never know who watching. You never know who the people who see your posts. Like, these people be putting their vacation. You want to brag that bad where you literally, the wrong person know you on vacation, they're going to get all your stuff. Get an alarm on your car. Live somewhere with a garage. Make it hard for these dudes. You know, you got a Kia, block your cars in with your other cars. Put a club. I showed you, look at my video. I showed you how to put it on. That'll make it take longer. Position stuff in your yard where you'll hear them back there. And you can cuss them out if you cuss. Get the F out of my yard, you bum. Man, stop talking to me, bro. What? You see them reach? You got to teach them. They reach, you got to teach them. Because these dudes is listening to all these rappers who getting paid handsomely to deceive them. They think these rappers got these dudes thinking it's sweet out here, thinking God ain't gonna send them to hell. People go to hell every day. You listening to the wrong people. Anybody that's telling you it ain't no such place, especially somebody that ain't even been out of this dimension, I ain't trying to hear it. Because I've seen things, I've had revelations and visions from God about this stuff. So you can't tell me nothing. You can believe what you want. I ain't gonna try to change what you believe. But these dudes, they be lying at their funerals. They not making it. You die being a thief, you not making it, man. Like, you consistently stealing. Like the dude who jumped in the river because he stole that stuff. You think he prayed to God? It was probably too late for him. He wanted to steal so bad. He ran from the police and he jumped in the river and drowned. Grown man. That's sad. You got to be a man. Men don't steal. You keep looking for a job or you find something that you can sell. And y'all always want to go back to crime. I'm questioning your IQ if you always need crime. Now, I ain't saying I ain't never did nothing, but I went all of these years without doing some of the things that I did when I didn't understand. And most of what I did back then, I did because the environment, the people around, the movies I was watching, it was planting seeds in me. You don't need to do that, man. You know how to make pizzas? Why are you making pizzas for somebody else? Create your own. Dudes being in Papa John, all that like this, forming that dough up. And they'll do it for years instead of trying to get their own. Then you dealing with all these poor people. You got poor people everywhere. You think you calling them your friends, your family. Man, let's go hit this lick. You want to be right with them. Trying to put somebody in the trunk. You deal with them. You don't. Limit your dealings with a thief, panhandler, scammers. Know the body language of a thief. You know the body language of a thief. You should know certain things. Like, you already know, like, I know the dialect of a thief. I know how they talk. My thing is buffering, my screen buffering for some reason. I know where they live. I know where they like to go. Cause you know why? Cause I be watching them. I know how they dress. But sometimes you can be fooled. Cause that Karen is still from you too. You get package delivered to your house. Get them right away. You can't get them right away. Put on there to bring it, for him to take it back to wherever he got it from and require a signature. Get ring doorbells. Somebody come to your door. What do you want? I don't know you. What do you want? Be brief with them and aggressive. Not disrespectful. Firm, brief, and aggressive. What do you want? How can I help you? No, I'm not giving you any money. Please get off my porch or I will call the police. See, these dudes, they don't want to go to jail. I've seen dudes lip practically to the floor when they go to jail. Now, I be trying not to laugh. When they come in there, I be like, I used to be like this. They might, if they start talking, they will probably say something like this. I can't steal no more. I want to find guns. I want to steal, man. I want to go to the pawn shop. Bum. And y'all heard this from me first. And I'm directing this at guys. Because I don't really call women bums. Bum means being unmanly. Being unmanly. How? You're not working. You're not producing. You're not using your energy the right way. You like a female. Really, in a perfect world, women wouldn't work. You like a female on her back with her legs open. And you got life on top of you. Bum. Being unmanly. You getting stretched, getting knocked back by life. Anyway, thanks for watching. Keep tuning in. This is The Truth Man. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel.